Everybody, I'm Chris, sales manager at Fast Lane Classic Cars. Got Jake behind the phone camera here, taking care of us. Today we're going to look at another Backdraft Cobra. This is the RT4. That's their current iteration of the Cobras that they build. This one has a blackout package. So that is the headlight bezels, all the trim around the car, the bumper jacks, another bezel, and the windshield frame, gas cap, wipers. No bright work aside from the little mounts for the wingettes here. Everything else is a satin black. You can also do them in a gloss black. This one's obviously satin. It's a black magic paint. So the black has a little bit of metallic in it. And then you've got a nice kind of a graphite gray stripes, red center stripe, outlined in bright silver. Good looking car. This one is equipped with the COYOTE engine. This cover for the COYOTE is custom. Backdraft makes this for us. This also has the optional gas struts for the hood rather than a chrome support rod that's on the passenger side. And it has an optional carbon fiber engine appearance package. So that's the intake tube, the intake filter cover, and this little guard right here. Inside we have a upgraded leather seat package. That's the design, red stitching, red inserts. It's got the Backdraft logo in red. Got a black suede wheel. They also did the top of the transmission tunnel in this black with red stitching. Optional, you could do the back the same way, and you could do the side carpets. So you can do a lot with these. Old school style gauges, still has the reverse speedo. It's kind of neat, paying homage to the original Cobras. This one actually has a 5-speed instead of a 6-speed. A lot of COYOTEs come with 6 speeds. 5-speed's kind of fun too. A little longer time in each gear. Being an RT4, the big and tall option is now standard. So the seats are just a little bit wider, and you have that drop pedal box and the footwell here, which is really nice to have. Just makes the car feel a little bit bigger inside. That's really about it. Oh, another cool option is the paint theme continues on the inside of the hood. Without this, it just would have been black. You got the blackout wheels, 18-inch. Still got some nice sidewall to them. So it doesn't have those silly little rubber band tires. These are 18, 295, 40 ZR18s. Let's open the trunk. A lot of great room. You can see the red seat belts poking through. These are the backs of the roll bars that come through. This one's a single roll bar. You can do dual roll bar if you like. Got a battery hiding back here.
Yeah, for a tiny car, you actually have a huge trunk.
You really do. I've had a couple old little Miatas and nowhere near that kind of trunk space. All right, let's go for a drive.
Let's do it.
All right. Okay, getting into a Cobra. It's a little tip is nice because I see a lot of people try to squeeze in and get their leg under here and then drag their leg inside, and it's just kind of tough. So easy way to do it. Hand on the seat, 1 foot in, stand up, bring your other leg in. Nice and easy. Getting out, just reverse it.
So almost stand up inside the car and then sit down.
Nice and easy. After you do it a few times, you get your own system. Okay, let's start it up. I got the key turned on. I always leave the cooling fan on with the switch because it turns off with the power key. And it's just, I'll never forget to turn it on if it's the middle of summer and it gets hot. Cool temps, you don't really need it, but it doesn't hurt to have it on. Neutral, it's fuel injected, COYOTE engine, so I don't have to pump the gas at all.
It's a little loud.
What's that?
So it's a little loud.
Not too bad. COYOTEs always kind of do that. They always kind of start a little loud. We're idling at about 1550 RPM, so it'll quiet down here a little bit. Probably idle around 850 or 900. There it goes. So about 1050, 1100 RPM. Working its way down. All right. Got my mirror set up. Mirrors are good. Here we go. So this is a TKX 5-speed. Nice transmission.
What's the rear gear on this car?
This one is the standard 355 rear gear.
Okay.
Very nice. Still have fun around town. You get on the highway and you can still cruise at a fairly low RPM. I love this wheel, suede wheel.
I was about to say, I really like the suede steering wheel.
Very
and
nice.
the mark for the center on the top.
That's right. As you get crossed up, you can find center.
Good for racing.
That's right. I do notice that the throttle on the COYOTE engines is a little more touchy, a little more responsive. So every little input changes. noticeable at slow speeds though when you start to get going.
Well, they're drive-by-wire, aren't they?
I think so, yeah, you don't have that cable operated throttle like you do a carburetor.
Right.
But it's just something to get used to. I'm sure if I drove these more often, I'd be smoother with the Coyotes. Let's see, so 50 miles an hour in 4th gear, about 2200. And about 1800 in 5th gear, so yeah, it's fine on the highway.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Today it's about 82 degrees for a high, cruising at 150 degrees for the water temp. Oil pressure's great, so it's about 90 psi. That'll get a little lower as the engine warms up. Oil temp still just coming off of 100, so it's still kind of cold.
Oh, I was going to say, as racy and as stripped out as these cars seem, they're some of the easiest to just cruise around slowly.
Oh, they are. If you just want to putt around, cruise, have fun, it's easy. It doesn't run hot. You don't have any heat coming into the cabin from the engine compartments. I've driven some other Cobra, like kit cars, and I'm sure they vary a lot. Depends who builds them, you know, have they built them before and so on. But some of those have a lot of heat that comes into the cabin.
Right.
I'm sure it could be corrected, but these, right out of the box from Backdraft Racing, no, just fine. Cruising nice, want to have a little fun? That's a lot of fun.
It's pretty quick.
Yeah, it is. You want to stick right here?
Sure.
Okay,
We do a good old-fashioned startup and some running.
sounds good.
Yeah, it's not bad.